The family of former 49ers player Aldon Smith has sent his brain to medical experts to check for possible signs of the degenerative brain disease CTE after his sudden death this past Saturday. They've also hired lawyers. ABC 7 Eyewitness News reporter Dryden Quigley is in the newsroom with a look at what all of this could mean. Dryden?
Dan, yes, the all-pro defensive lineman was found dead in his friend's car this weekend just after they together delivered pizzas to the homeless. The family has now hired a national civil rights attorney to, quote, get to the bottom of this. At 36 years old, Aldon Smith had already been through a lot, playing 6 seasons as an all-pro defensive lineman in the NFL while also battling legal trouble. He was arrested more than 10 times, mostly for substance abuse and driving offenses.
Mr. Smith is a very high-profile individual who had very high successes in life and also some very difficult times in his life. But I think the family wants answers.
Answers after his friend found Smith in the passenger seat of his truck in Los Gatos, dead. The Santa Clara County medical examiner told us the cause and manner of death are pending. But the family wasted no time in hiring attorneys. Harry Daniels, Bakari Sellers, and Wayne Kendall. In a statement they wrote in part, quote, "We understand that there is a great deal of interest in and speculation about Aldon Smith's passing. That's why they said they sent his brain to Boston. There, they say, quote, medical examiners will examine it for CTE as well as other damage caused by years of concussions and additional trauma."
We don't have any way of diagnosing the disease right now in living people. The only way to diagnose it, I should have said early on, is through a brain autopsy. So
Dr. Gil Rabinovich with UCSF says people get CTE from repeated head trauma. It can result in issues with behavior, memory, and motor skills. But CTE itself cannot be fatal.
He played professional football, so by virtue of that, he's at risk for CTE. But whether and how that played any role in his death, I think we don't know.
If those CTE exams do find something, that's where the lawyers could get involved.
What you're going to next see is possibly litigation if Mr. Smith's death was caused by CTE, and looking at that cumulative effect of all of the concussions he suffered as a result of his career in football.
Now, we reached out to the NFL and the NFL Players Association to see what they had to say, but they never got back to us. It'll likely take weeks or months before any results about his death are released, but we'll be staying on top of it. Live in the newsroom, Dryden Quigley, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.